So I think it's about time that we address the elephant in the room. That elephant being Jughead's sexuality. What's going on, YouTube? So another day and another Riverdale video from yours truly. Like I told you guys, I'm not playing around. I know I told you guys time and time again that this show is my new addiction, but actions speak louder than words. So I'm going to show you how much I love this show by giving you a lot and a lot of Riverdale content. Remember when I used to talk about Girl Meets World like 3 to 4 times a week? I mean, there was a point where that was literally the only thing I was talking about. Well, if Riverdale continues to be great and continues to get better, I can see a very similar thing happening with Riverdale and my channel. I'm talking episode reviews, I'm talking promo reviews, I'm talking spoiler videos in good old Smurf fashion. And it's getting to the point now to where every single week I'm thinking about Riverdale even when it's like only a Monday or Tuesday. And I literally cannot wait for the show to come on. And this is very, very rare when it comes to TV shows and me. Usually, no matter how much I like a show, I can usually wait for it to come on, no problem. Oh, but not with Riverdale. I mean, it's only Tuesday right now, and I'm still very heavily thinking about it. Lucky for me, a couple of my other shows comes on today. 2 other shows that I love very much, that being The Fosters and The Flash. So hopefully those 2 shows can help hold me over for these next couple of days or so. And also another one of my shows comes on today actually that I just forgot about, that being MTV's The Challenge. I don't know how many of you guys watch that show, but I've been a big fan of that show for many years now. So today is gonna be action-packed for me, and yet another week of not knowing which show to watch first between The Fosters and The Flash. But I digress. So now let's get on Jughead's sexuality. Now, being someone who didn't read the comics, I didn't know this at first, but it turns out that in the comics, Jughead was asexual. And a lot of fans have been really upset lately because it doesn't look like they're gonna make Jughead asexual on the show. And asexual people want some representation, rightfully so. Especially when one of those characters was already asexual, you know, in the first place, at least in the comics. And I understand that not everything in the comics is gonna happen, you know, on the show. And I'm one of those people that actually came out and said that I don't want the comics and the show to be the same exact thing. I want some things to be different. I want a lot of things to be different. I want most things to be different. Because if you're just gonna make everything like it was in the comics, I mean, what's really the point? That being said though, when it comes to sexuality, I can understand it being a little bit different, because do you really need to change someone's sexuality to make the show different and unique from the comics? I mean, the answer is obviously no. And I know the asexual crowd really doesn't get that much representation in shows as a whole. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not sure if I've ever watched a show with an asexual person in it. If I did, I mean, I don't remember. And I know that asexuals makes up like a really tiny percent of the population, but I mean, still though, I think everybody deserves to be represented. Now, obviously, maybe not in every single show, but I don't really see why they couldn't keep Jughead's character asexual. I can't really think of any good reason except maybe they may feel like that it may appeal more to the audience if they had Jughead sexually involved with other female characters. Maybe they feel like that's more of a draw than just having Jughead be asexual like in the comics, which to be fair, it would be more of a draw. But to my understanding, nothing is confirmed. Now, Jughead kissing Betty is confirmed, but asexuals can still kiss people, right? I mean, I know they have no sexual attraction, but I don't think Jughead kissing Betty confirms that he's not asexual. And furthermore, wouldn't it be more interesting if Jughead kind of went on this journey where he wasn't really sure what his sexuality was, and maybe he did date girls or date guys or kiss other other people before finally coming to the realization that he is asexual. I mean, I think that would be a lot more interesting and a lot better writing than for him to just come out in episode 1 and say, hey guys, I'm asexual. I mean, because it is very common for people to struggle with their sexuality and maybe not exactly know what they are or what they want for a while before finally coming into terms on what they are and what they do desire or don't desire. And I know the actor that plays Jughead, he is pushing for the character to remain asexual like in the comics. So he's on board with a lot of you. I just don't think people should get too caught up with the labels. I mean, me personally, it wouldn't bother me either way if he was asexual or straight or gay or bi. I really don't care. But if they were to make him asexual, I would like it if they would show it more through his actions than his words. Instead of just coming out and saying that he's asexual, why not show us? It can be a slow and steady build until he finally molds himself into that character. So maybe he does date Betty for a while. Maybe he does date another guy for a while. Maybe even have him have sex once or twice with someone before he finally realizes that, and he doesn't really have any sexual desire with anyone, regardless of the gender. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure asexuals still date, right? And asexuals still get romantically involved with other people, right? So I feel like they could easily still make Jughead a really interesting character and still have him appeal to a lot of people, even if he isn't sexually involved with another girl or another guy. I think they have a chance to do something really special with Jughead, and I really hope that they don't drop the ball in this situation. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like I would have a severe problem with them changing sexualities on the show, because then that would make me a hypocrite, because I want them to make Veronica bisexual. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that she was bisexual in the comics, so. But also, to be fair, I want everybody to be represented, because why not? This is one of those cases where you can make everybody happy without really damaging anything. So why not do it? The more I think about it, the more I kind of do want Jughead to be asexual. But again, if they do it, I hope they do it right, and I hope that they can make a really good storyline out of it. The problem is, there are a lot of people out there already that are shipping Jughead with a lot of different girls, one of them being Betty and one of them being Veronica. And some of those people may be a little bit mad if they find out that Jughead is asexual, but I mean, whatever, they'll get over it. And despite being asexual, do asexual people still have sex to please their partners, or do they just stay away from all sexual things altogether because they have no desire? Like I said, I'm a little bit ignorant to asexual people because, well, not only do I never see him on television ever, but I've never met an asexual person ever. So if you are asexual and watching this video right now, and you want to spread some knowledge in that comment section, please feel free. But other than that, people, I mean, I guess we'll see. I'm not really sure which direction that this show is going right now in regards to anything, let alone someone's sexuality. But I do have a really strong feeling that this show is gonna have a whole lot of good ship wars going on. And I can't wait for that, because it's been a while since I've been in a really good ship war, and my ship war nerves are tingling. But I'm gonna relax for now, at least until I pick a ship and start shipping it really aggressively. But for now, I'm just gonna play nice with everyone, patiently waiting for one of these ships to grab my heart. Veronica, I'm looking at you. And I also have my eyes on Veronica and Archie, and Betty and Archie. I feel like the seeds have been planted for both of those ships, but ain't nobody watering those bitches yet. So again, we'll see what happens. But I'm excited. I mean, between the mystery and the ships and the sexualities of everybody, this show is going to be nuts going forward. But I'm done talking. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comment section below. And if you guys really enjoy my videos and want to help me make many more videos for you guys going forward, check out that Patreon link in the description box. And if you guys really enjoyed this video, You know what to do. But as always, until next time.